Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Brogath Academy. Now, if you just read, I Think My Writing Tutor Has Rabies, Lesson 1, The Fundamentals, first of all, thanks. But you're probably wondering a little more about the writing applications that I use. Now, that can include anything from word processors to note-taking applications to special distraction-free writing software, project management software, editing software, formatting software, and world-building tools, which we'll go over in another video. In today's video, I'm just going to go over the tools that I typically use and the workflow that I usually use to go through those tools. Now, what I'll do is I'll usually use Scrivener for just about everything in the early stages. I use Scrivener to outline my books, and I use Scrivener to do the actual writing. The reason I like Scrivener so much is that it does a really good job of allowing you to keep chapters separate and also have your outline handy. I talk a little bit in the book about how I like to outline, so I keep my outlines very lightweight. So it's easy for me to just flip back and forth and look through everything. Scrivener does a really good job for allowing any writer of any level to stay organized. So it's probably my favorite tool out of everything that I use. When I'm done writing the story and I'm ready to start editing, I'll export from Scrivener into a Word document. When I open it in Microsoft Word, I will go through and I will use the read aloud function. The reason that's important is because you'll catch a lot more errors when you read aloud. If you don't want to use something like Microsoft Word, you can always read it aloud yourself. But I promise you that for the vast majority of you, if you use the read aloud function or read it aloud in some form or fashion, you will catch significantly more errors. And it'll also let you hear sentences that are phrased oddly that you might not hear so much when you are just reading with your eyes. So, once I finish with Microsoft Word, then it's time to use a formatting software. The formatting software I prefer is Vellum. Okay, now that's the formatting software most indie authors use. It's very good. It's by far my favorite. The catch is that it's only on Apple. So you would have to get, if you're already on Mac, that's good. You can just use it and not have to worry about it. If you don't have a Mac, you can do maybe what I did, find a really cheap old MacBook Air or something like that on eBay, just so you can use it with this program. Yes, the program really is that good. And at one point, it was pretty much the only gig in town. Now, there is another program called Atticus. If you want to keep everything on the same PC, you're a PC user, you don't want to spend any extra money on a Mac, I totally understand. It's not quite as good in my opinion because I have used both, but you can use Atticus. Atticus is a PC or Mac formatting software. It's actually set up to be an all-in-one software from the people who did Kindlepreneur. So, if you want to use Atticus, it's perfectly adequate. Some people don't even use a formatting software. If you want to put some extra time into it and some extra learning, you can actually format in Microsoft Word. Though I would recommend using a formatting application of some sort, something dedicated. Vellum, of course, as I've said, is the best. At that point, you're ready to upload to whatever platform that you are using to sell your books, probably Amazon. But once you've gone through Vellum, Vellum will export to pretty much whatever you need. Print, ebook format, different retailer preferred ebook formats. You can even change the different sizes for books. So if you have different sizes for hardbacks versus paperbacks like I do, you can actually export it twice under those different sizes. So Vellum, very handy. All right, that'll do it for today. Thank you, and you can find information in the description for more information on how to follow me, like my Patreon mailing list and things like that. Until next time, good luck with the writing.